Welcome to Mathematics, where mathematics is simplified. I am Winifred, and if you are new to this channel or yet to subscribe, click on the subscribe and equally click on the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we upload new video. Okay, in this video we'll be looking at a very important topic: order of operation. We have the past questions here like we used to do. We have 7 questions here, and I'll be answering 5 questions while I leave 2 for you, so you'll be attempting question number 2 and number 7 while I answer the rest. So you're going to pay attention very well and use the pattern, the method, and the explanation I'm going to give to the other while I answer the other ones to attempt the 2 questions. Okay, so before we start solving these questions, let's understand what order of operation means in mathematics. Order of operation simply means the the rule that tells us the correct sequence or the correct steps to follow when evaluating or solving mathematical expression. For instance, if you're given a mathematical problem, mathematical expression that involves 2 or more operations to be done there, how do you know the one that comes first, the one you should solve first? Of course, you won't solve all of them at the same time, so which one will come first? That's where the order of operation comes. It's a very, very important topic in mathematics. Now we have an acronym that tells us, that captures this in their order. So we have there's one called PEM. In US, they use PEMDAS. Though some people have issue with this. This particular one, M and D, stand for multiplication and division. But some people have issue with it and say that it should be, so that it will be in line with BODMAS, it should be BODMAS. So in this one, division comes first before multiplication, but whichever way is the same thing, the answer will still give you the same. Alright, well, I'm going to give you the meaning of PEMDAS or PEMDAS, whichever one. So let me just use this one, PEMDAS. So this one is one US uses. Then UK, India, even Nigeria will use BODMAS. BODMAS. But they are saying the same thing. Here, the P here stands for parentheses, which is the same thing as bracket. E here stands for exponents, which is the same thing as order. Order here means square, square root, there's indices, there's anything raised to power. So that's order, and it's the same thing with the exponents. So meaning that if you see exponents, if you see raised to power in your expression, you should answer it after answering bracket. And the next one is division, which is the same thing as division here. Then this is multiplication, which is the same thing here, multiplication. This is addition, the same with addition here. Subtraction, the same with subtraction. Yeah. Okay, so this is the order that will follow when solving mathematical expression. For the US, parentheses, exponents, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. For UK, India, and even in Nigeria, BODMAS, bracket, order, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. But for this particular video, I'll be making use of the BODMAS, the one that we are familiar with. So I'll be making use of BODMAS, brackets, Write bracket order division multiplication addition subtraction. Okay, so this is the guideline we'll be using in solving all these questions. Alright, so we start with number one quickly. Number one says 2 whole number 1 over 2 plus bracket 1 over 2 of 1 whole number 1 over 3 minus 1 whole number 1 over 2. Okay, we look at this, we have 4 operations here. We'll make join 3 operations. The 4 operations are addition, brackets, off, minus. But majorly we have addition, brackets, and minus. Because this bracket has already told us whatever we have inside here, we solve it. Okay, so the bracket has already encompassed this off. Alright, so we go to our acronym, we go to the order. Which one comes first in the order? Bracket. So what this thing tells me is that in this expression, I'm going to solve the bracket first. So I start with this, solve this. Meanwhile, the method I want to teach you in this video is that we'll be bringing down everything down while solving the particular one we are interested in solving at that time. I'll bring down this 2 whole number 1 over 2 plus the brackets. I will answer what I have inside of this bracket. So this bracket, I have 1 over 2. What is off? Off simply means multiplication. So off is times. I'll change it to multiplication. This I change it to improper fraction. If you are here to watch our video on the fractions, how to convert fractions, mixed fractions to improper and improper and so on. So go to our video and watch fractions so that you understand better. But for here, we'll change it to improper fraction. We'll change this to improper fraction. 3 times 1, 3 plus 1, we have 4 over 3 minus 1 over 1 over 2. Hope you're getting it. Alright, so we solve this. 2 here, 2 here is 2. So I have, as I'm bringing it down, 2 whole number 1 over 2 plus 1 times 2 is 2 over 1 times 3 is 3 minus 1 whole number 1 over 2. Okay. So anytime you finish a particular operation, you notice you won't see that operation again. So this one we have here, are you still seeing brackets? No, the bracket has disappeared because we answered it. So the next thing now we have addition and subtraction. So following this, addition comes first. So we start with this. So our target now is this. So we solve this. Anyhow you want to solve, if you want to change to improper fraction, you change if you want. So still, if you are here to watch our video on addition and subtraction of fraction, do so. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm change it to improper fraction. What's the improper form of this? 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1. I have 5 over 2 plus, this is 2 over 3 minus 1 whole number. But if I line, you know, addition and subtraction, just like I said, they go hand in hand, just like multiplication and division go hand in hand. So if you like, you can be solving 2 of them together at the same time. So let me do the same here. So I change this to improper fraction. So for this, 2 times this is 2 plus 1 is 3 over 2. So I have 3 over 2. So I can find their LCM because they have the same pattern. So I have to find their LCM. The LCM of 2, 3, and 2. So if you're still here to watch our video on LCM, you do. Okay, in our LCM, we showed a shortcut of answering LCM. So if you look at this 2, 3, and 2, they don't have anything in common, and so they multiply themselves. This and this, they are the same thing, so I can just take one of these. So 2 and 3, the LCM of 2 and 3 remains 2 times 3, which is 6. Hope you're with me. Okay. Alright, 2 divided 6, 3. 3 times 5 is 15. Plus 3 divided 6 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Minus 2 divided 6 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. This is equals to 15 plus 4 is 19. 19 minus 9 is 10. So I have 10 over 6. So I can now reduce it to the lowest 10. Are you there? So reduce it to the lowest 10. 2 can go here, 3. 2 can go here, 5. So I have 5 over 3, which is the same thing as, this is an improper fraction, so how many 3 can we get in 5 is 1, or remainder 2, so 2 over 3. So this is the answer for this question. As a recap, what we did, we solved this. After solving this, we are left with this plus whatever we get here minus this. So I said addition and subtraction, they go together, so you can solve them together at the same time, especially when the addition comes first. When the arrangement will be in such a way that addition will be first before subtraction. Okay, so when you do that, you find the LCM and change this the mixed fractions to improper fraction, which we did. We have 5 over 2 plus 2 over 3 minus 3 over 2. So we found the LCM of 2, 3, 2. That's 2 and 3 because 2 appears 2 times, 2 and 3. And the LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. So we now solve this and answer. So if you are having issue with this, please I would advise you to watch our video on addition and subtraction of fraction to understand it better. But if you follow it, you will end up here. Is that understood? Alright, write it down. So number 2, you're going to answer number 2. We will use the example, the way I will solve this number 4, because they look almost alike. So you will use the pattern and answer it. So we quickly go to number 3. The number 3, we have 5 whole number 1 over 4 divided by 1 whole number 3 over 4 all over 3 whole number 3 over 4. Alright, this thing you can solve. What this thing means is that you can solve everything here. Whatever you get, you divide it by this. Or you can rearrange it. How I can rearrange it, I can use brackets because I want to make it to be on a kind of a horizontal. I will arrange it like this. This is the same thing as I will use bracket to cover this. 5 whole number 1 over 4 divided by 1 whole number 3 over 4. This thing means division, divided by, then this 3 whole number 3 over 4. It is very important that you use bracket to cover this thing because this is a particular term. It represents a term. So this bracket shows that it's a term. If you leave it open, you can it may not look real. As in you will misinterpret it by maybe joining these two together. So the bracket helps you to form it together as a term, just like it is here. So I will now focus on this bracket to solve this bracket. So to solve this bracket, remember the way we solve our division, we change to improper fraction. The improper form of this is 21 over 4 divided by, this one is 4 times 1 plus this is 7 over 3 divided by 3 whole number. This one you can equally change it to mixed fraction. Sorry, improper fraction, because we are still going to change it to improper fraction. So 4 times this is 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 over 4. Alright, we solve. And the way we solve division of fraction, watch our video on division of fraction. Okay, we change this multiplication and take the inverse. We have 21 over 4 times, this is 7 over, you take the inverse, 3 will go up and 7 will come down. 3 over 7. Are you with me? Alright. I'm drawing line here so I can use it to remember this is still like this. In bracket, this is divided by 15 over 4. Okay, 7 will go here 1, 7 will go here. cubes. So 7 divided into 1 will give me 3. Alright, so we multiply out. 3 times 3 gives me 9 over 4 times 1 is 4. Divided by 15 over 4. I hope it's making sense. Alright, so what we will do is the way we still do division of fraction, we change to multiplication and take the inverse of the second fraction. So that's 9 over 4 times 4 over 15. 4 will knock off 4. 3 will go here, 3. 3 will go here, 5. Is there any other thing that can move? Nothing. So we multiply out. 3 times 1 is 3 over 1 times 5 is 5. Okay, so we have 3 over 5 as our answer. Is that understood? It's very simple, right? Good. Alright, so number 4, we have 20 minus 8 divided by 4 times 2 plus 6 in a bracket plus 1. So we have minus, division, multiplication, bracket, and addition. Alright, so from the BODMAS, and this is where actually we need the order of operation, because there are so many operations in this expression. We don't know which one to start first, but this order of operation has given us the rule to follow, and that rule is this BODMAS that we are to follow. And the rule tells us that bracket comes first, so I'm going to attack this first. So I'm writing down everything. Anyone that gets wrong, attack it inside there. So I will bring down 20 minus 8 divided 4 times, I'll solve the bracket. What do I have in bracket? 2 plus 6. And 2 plus 6 is what? 8 plus 1. So if you notice, the bracket is no longer here because I've solved it. So after bracket, order. Do we have any order here? No order. Then division. Division is the next one. So I'll bring down and then solve division. 20 minus, I'll solve this. 8 divided by 4 will give me what? 2. This will give me 2. Times, I'll bring down my 8 plus 1. Division cleared. Are you following? So division has been cleared here. So here we are left with minus, subtraction, multiplication, and addition. So we go back to our rule. Which one is the next? Multiplication. So I'll solve this. I have 20 minus 2 times 8 gives me 16 plus 1. Alright, so in this case, you can solve it direct. Whichever way you solve, you're still going to get your answer. But I want to show you something. We'll solve direct here, you see, we'll get the same answer. We will rearrange it again, we'll still get the same answer. The rearrangement is to make sure that addition comes first. And for addition to come first, we rearrange it like this: 20, which is this first number, plus the addition should come first, plus 1, then minus 16. They will give us the same answer. That's why I put it like this so you understand. So for this one, I just rearrange it. But even if you solve direct here, you will get your answer. 20 minus 16 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. Here, 20 plus 1 is 21. 21 minus 16 is still 5. So our answer is 5. Is that understood? Alright. It's always good to arrange it like this. To write the first number, then plus addition comes, then minus goes there. But even if you do it like this, you still get the answer. Though some may have negative. So if you are solving it like this direct, you should take note of the negative number because it can come out as a negative number. Alright, so that's it. Is that understood? Fine, so we use this explanation to answer this number 2 at the site well. Alright, quickly we go to question number 5. Number 5, we have one whole number 1 over 4 plus 3 over 4 divided by one whole number 3 over 5 plus 2 over 5. Okay, so I can, what this thing means, I think it looks more like number 3, which means we have 2 terms here, the one on top and the one down. So you can decide to solve the one on top separately, solve the one, the denominator separately, then you now divide because of this division line here. Is that understood? or you can arrange it in a horizontal way, which is the one I'm going to do. And as you are arranging it in the horizontal way, you know, the one on top, you are going to use bracket to cover it to show that it's a 10. So this is the same thing as saying 1 over 1 over 4 plus 3 over 4. This is division divided by 1 whole number 3 over 5. So we change it to improper fraction. We change 1 whole number 1 over 4 to improper fraction. You have 5 over 4, then plus 3 over 4 divided by this one. If we change it to improper fraction, we're going to have 8 over 5 plus 2 over 5. Hope it's clear? Alright, so we quickly do it. In our LCM, we said if they have the same denominator, their LCM is just 1 of them. 4. 4 here is 1. 1 times this is 5. Plus 4 here, 1 times is 3. Divided by the same thing here, 5. 5 here, 1, 8. Plus 5 here, 1 times 2, 2. I hope you're getting it. Alright, so we add the numerators. 5 plus this gives me 8 over 4. Divided by this one, 8 plus this is 2, right? Sorry, 10. 10 divided by 5. Meanwhile, this thing we can reduce it to the lowest term. 8 here 1, 8 here is 2. 5 here 1, 5 here is 2. So we have 2 divided by 2. And 2 divided by 2 is 1. So our answer here is 1. Is that clear? Hope you're getting this. Okay. Alright, so up and down. The last one is number 6. 6 says 12 minus 8 divided by 4 plus bracket 6 plus 2 minus 3 raised to power 2 times 3. This is a very interesting one. So this one has almost all the operations. So, and here we have 2 brackets. You have this bracket and the bigger bracket. So we start with the smaller bracket. So you see the beauty of this rule. As you're doing it, it will be shrinking, it will be shrinking, it will be shrinking until we get to the last answer. So first thing first, we have bracket, the first bracket inside. So we have, as usual, the method I'm teaching in this video, just be writing it down. Anyone who gets, you solve it inside here as you're writing down. So I will write it down 12 minus 8 divided by 4 plus, here I'll solve this one. 6 plus 1, sorry, 6 plus 2 gives me 8. So I have 8 minus 3 raised to power 2 times 3. So the small bracket has disappeared. We go. The next target is the big bracket. 12 minus 8 divided by 4 plus 8 minus 3 gives me 5. 5 raised to power 2 times 3. The big bracket has disappeared, so all the brackets has disappeared. The next one is order. We have an order here. All the other ones we saw, no order, but this one has order. So the order is 2. So we have 12 minus 8 divided by 4 plus 5 raised to power 2 gives me 5 raised to power 2 is not the same as 5 plus 5 or 5 times 2. It's 5 times 5. 5 times 5 gives us 25. So we have 25 times 3. I hope that is clear. Okay, order has disappeared. The next one now is division. So division, we have 12 minus 8 divided by 4 is 2. We have 2 plus 25 times 3. I hope you're getting it. Okay, division has disappeared. The next one, multiplication. 12 minus 2 plus 25 times 3. 25 times 3 will give us 75. See it here, 25 times 3. 3 times is 15, 5 carry 1. 3 times this is 6 plus 1, 7. So we have 75. 75. Is that correct? So if you like, just like you did in the other one, you can solve this one direct, or you do this, the one I taught you. So this is equal to, you see we get the same answer. Even by rearranging 12, the first number, then addition, plus 75 minus 2. 12 minus 2 is 10. 10 plus 75 is 85. 12 plus 75. 12 plus
75 is 87. 87 minus 2. 7 minus 2 is still 85. So our answer is 85.
Okay, what you're gonna do is take your time, watch this video over and over again, understand the way I solved all these questions, and use the explanation and the method and the pattern to answer this number 2 and number 7. Meanwhile, you see the answers to 2 and 7 on the screen, so that when you finish solving yours, you check whether it's the same with mine. If it is the same with mine, well done. If it is not, don't give up. Resolve again using the method. Make sure you follow the BODMAS. You will get it correctly. Alright, just for this one, you see it, division, when you are done, the multiplication, then either you arrange or you solve direct. The same thing here, 2 raised to the power 3, this is the one I just want to emphasize more. 2 raised to the power 3 is not the same thing as 2 times 3. It means 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2, 8. So that's how you will do. So follow it and you saw this. It's very simple. So with this video, after watching this video and understanding it very well, what you're going to do, go through your past questions, sieve out all the questions that have order of operation in it and answer them. You'll see, you will get very used to the questions. All right. And remember to share, like, and comment on this video. Share with your friends, share with your classmates, with your families, and especially those preparing for examinations, so that they will be well prepared for the examination. Okay. And once again, I am Winifred, and this is Winnie Mathematics, where mathematics is simplified.